Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we're watching and reacting to PSG Paris Saint-Germain versus Atlético Madrid in the FIFA Club World Cup 2025 Group B. PSG versus Atlético. PSG contra Atlético de Madrid. La Mundial de Clubes de la FIFA Grupo B. Fase de Grupos. We have two teams ready to play. The defending European champions versus a tough team. We're going to see how it goes. The defending European champions are playing once again. Let's see how they play against Atletico. Starting 11s are as follows. For PSG, in goal, Gianluigi Donnarumma. The back four of Nunes, William Pacho, Marquinhos, Achraf Hakimi, João Neves, Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, Kovacic Kvaratskhelia, Gonçalo Ramos, Desiree Doué for PSG. For Atlético Madrid, we have Jan Oblak. We have Marcos Llorente, Robin Lenormand, Clement Lenglet, Javi Galán, Samuel Lino. We have Pablo Barrios, Rodrigo De Paul, Giuliano Simeone, Julian Alvarez, and Antoine Griezmann for Atlético Madrid. Atletico with their red and white stripes, their new jersey. I agree, but we are where we are. Is this the Rose Bowl? Yeah, it's the Rose Bowl. They're playing the game at the Rose Bowl. That's interesting. This game's being played at the Rose Bowl. Palmeiras versus Porto is being played at MetLife, the Dreadlands. Botafogo versus Seattle is being played at CenturyLink Field in Seattle. Oh, hey, from the Solomon Islands. Man, you travel a lot. I respect it, though. That's awesome. But awesome. Cool. How we doing? It's been a little bit. Teams are about to walk out. We got the Rose Bowl in L.A. The legendary Rose Bowl Stadium. The referees are walking out, and then they'll bring out the tournament teams. It sucks LAFC can't play in LA during this tournament. I'm doing good. That's a good passion. I wish I could travel as much as you. Yeah. PSG having their star on their jersey for winning the Champions League. And now they're looking to win a Club World Cup just over 2 months later. Would it be just under? Either way, May 31st. Just under 2 months later. Over a month and a half later. Once they get to the final of this tournament. If they do get there, which is what I think will happen. PSG, the defending European champions. That's not how they qualified this tournament, but at least when they did, we do have the defending European champions. It all worked out. Would have sucked if, Arsenal won the tournament. Let's see. Inter, the final either team would have been defending European champions going to this final or this tournament. As well as Arsenal would not have been in. Would have sucked for FIFA if Barca or Arsenal won the Champions League, but So be it. The walkout isn't doing too good for TV. We'll see. We'll see, but they still got Desiree Douay. No Dembele for this match, but they still got Douay and Ramos and Kvaratskhelia. So that's what I think, but we'll see how this goes. The second of 4 streams on this channel today. The second of 5 matches we talk about today. Still no review yet. Is he going to be available for their next match? I didn't even realize he wouldn't be available for this one, so hold on. They don't say injured yet, so. Hold on. Just says out. I can't really tell. Can't really tell. But with that being said, here we go. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I mean, save for Barcola. I mean, Kvaratskhelia, Barcola. I mean, I'd say that's a swap too, but that's like for like. He got injured against Spain. Oh. Well, makes sense. Barcola isn't a starter anymore. Well, he did start Champions League final. He can start, but Kvara, Barcola, I mean, it's a either or. Gonzalo Ramos is definitely more of a bench guy now. I'll agree with that. Maybe you're right. Hold on. No, you're right. He got subbed off late. Donnarumma. I fooled myself. Damn. Menz, Pacho, Marquinhos, Hakimi, Vitinha, Ruiz, Neves, Kvaratskhelia, Ramos, Douay. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I misremembered. I misremembered. Hell, he subbed off Douay for Barcola. He got an assist, though. But yeah, no, Kvara started, played 84 minutes. All Black, Llorente, Lenormand, Langley, Galan, Lino, Barrios, DePaul, Giuliano, Simeone, Alvarez, and Griezmann. Yeah, that's my bad. My brain still isn't working that well. Bastian Dankert, the VAR referee from Germany. Center ref, Istvan Kovacs. Hell, they don't even talk about the center ref. That's funny. No, they don't. They don't even tell you who the center ref is. Huh, that's funny. Should Azpilicueta leave Atleti? It seems like he is. And he doesn't want to come back to the Prem. So we'll see what he does. Age is starting to hit him. I mean, that's probably part of it, but that's just a recent part of it. The tickets weren't selling well before the ice issues. Like, the tickets weren't selling before those issues. FIFA miscalculated how many people would actually care about this stuff. That's really what it is. Now, I'm sure people who may have bought tickets are uneasy to go in some places because of those issues. And, I mean, you're not going to piss away those expensive tickets. You're probably still going to use them. You'll be uneasy, but you're still going to use them. But I think that it was more FIFA over saying, hey, you know what? If Messi's in this tournament, every game's going to sell out like this. No. It's more because FIFA's dumb. DAZN. It's more because FIFA's dumb. And we are off. PSG to kick off this third game of the Club World Cup. And we're off. And PSG is going straight to goal. Well, they cleared it away. Oh, no, they pulled it early. Lots of patches in the seats. Well, the Rose Bowl is a big stadium. It's one of the biggest stadiums for a bowl game in the college football season, off season. So do that what you will. I mean, and we're off finally. That's out for a throw in. Here we go. Again, I think FIFA over extrapolated how many people would actually go to these games. I think that's what they did, in my opinion. The issues with ICE and the protests and all that, that has something to do with it. I think that makes people uneasy to go, but that's the people who already have the tickets or haven't bought them quickly. I guess they false started and they pulled it back. True, but it's LA European champion versus major club. And they're also playing at the Rose Bowl. It's going to be tough to sell out the Rose Bowl unless the Rose Bowl is actually playing at the Rose Bowl. The bad part is like, honestly, so far, it seemed like the Club World Cup's been very cared about. Like, every team, well, Auckland City did lose 10-0, but I was expecting an ass kicking, cleared away. I think every team so far cares about being in this tournament. Like, they aren't just here to be here. I think they actually care. I think this tournament means something, and the players have chose it to mean something, so it means something. So do that what you will. 2 minutes in, 0-0. Settle. Free kick. Saved. Charles Leclerc is number 1 on the leaderboard 50 laps into the Canadian Grand Prix. You are out. No way. No way. Yeah, that was crazy. Playing forward. Oscar's having a horrible race. Verstappen sucks. Charles Leclerc is first place with 20 laps to go. 19. What? Forza Ferrari! Except for Mexico matches. Well, that's true. This is LA. Rose Bowl in LA. I saw the goalkeeper move. I was looking at that. I wasn't paying attention. 4 minutes in. So that's my... Why are you always ahead of me? Because I am. You may be watching on TNT. You shouldn't be doing that. TNT's behind for some reason. Like hockey, football, it's behind. This is why DAZN is better. It's TNT. I don't know why it's like it is. Oh, wait. Is that... Oh, no. Oh, no. Is the AL playoffs on TNT this year? Shit. Wait. No. Okay, good. No, the American League playoffs are on Fox this year. Good. Because it looks like the Blue Jays will be in the playoffs. So we might cover something. It's the World Cup for clubs. Yeah, I mean, they're treating it like serious. I'm good with that. 5 minutes in. Well, I'm glad they're actually taking it seriously. It would suck if they didn't take it seriously with a big Club World Cup. It would suck. Now, it sucks for Chelsea because these teams actually care. So, Chelsea's chance of winning this tournament, even if they play well, is probably out the damn door. Which, yeah, I should have seen that coming. Lando's in 6th. Damn. How we doing, Rory? Playing forward, 5:59. Next time they have a Club World Cup, my thoughts is one and done due to the cost and players wanting vacations. Next time's U.S. FIFA will make sure America and Chivas is in it. They wouldn't start a big Club World Cup and make an ugly trophy for it just to do it once. It's going to stand at least until the next World Cup. So they'll do another one in the USA at least 4 times. We'll see what happens. No. This is his last World Cup. Like, this is it. Like, I don't think he could stall it any longer. He's not like Messi. Messi, he won't go to another World Cup. This is probably it for him too. But people thought 2022 be it for Messi, and then the way he plays, I was the one who's like, he might be playing again. He might be playing at another World Cup. Y'all didn't believe me. But I said, like in 2022, after around the World Cup, I said Messi could play for a while longer. Like, he ain't done yet, especially internationally. And then he's going to play another World Cup unless disaster strikes. No. Now, I could see them doing it every 2 years at some point, but not yearly, no. The Intercontinental Cup replaced the old Club World Cup. The new Club World Cup's every 4 years. World Cup format. So they tried, yeah. 8th minute. So do that what you will. 8 minutes. Playing forward. Ninth minute, 0-0. Settle. Nobody ever gets back-to-back wins. Yep. Might be done for totally football-wise. Because it's hard to do. It's hard to do. There's a lot of quality teams in the world, and there's still surprises. Like, it's hard to do. And also, 4 years, I mean, that's a lot of change. Like, that's a lot of change. That's a different generation. Well, I wouldn't say a different generation, but new players come in, old players retire and age out. It's just a fraction of time. Like the World Cup being every 4 years, you're going to see something different. It's not the same team. Players age 4 years deeper. New players join the team. Old players retire. It's just what time is. That's life. That's life. And playing forward, Fabian Ruiz, like that's just the way life works. Is time keeps marching on. Time marches on. It's not the same team who won a World Cup 4 years ago. It may be the same players, but they've gotten older, and they may have just gotten out of their prime, or maybe they've just got into it if they're young, very young. Infantino's in LA. Honestly, I'm not shocked. Bro. Yeah, but the thing about France is a lot of their players were younger. Like, time favored them in a way. Like, France, they still lost. Messi, destiny still hit. But, see, France, when it comes to France, time favored them. Their players were very young. Their best players were very young. Those best players were just hitting their primes, if not right before it. Of course, they almost went back-to-back. See, time normally goes against you. Normally, as older players, your best players being older in their prime, just out of their prime once that next World Cup runs around. France, it was the opposite. Their players are so young. Their best players were so young. Once the 2022 World Cup rolled around, they were better. They were all better than they were 4 years before. And if they won the World Cup, it's a wonder it's not a wonder they were second place and they were this close to winning again. And frankly, those players are still in their prime next year. It's not like they're out of it yet. They're still even better than they were 4 years ago. So, and there's some young players that help supplement that. Like France is still there. Now, Deschamps is getting older, but he's the coach. But again, you have players like Desiree Doué coming in, players like Elise as well. So, again, Dembele actually being good. So, good. That sounds cool. I think, honestly, probably overall, yeah. I think, personally, I say tied. If they both win a World Cup, I personally say they're tied. Argentina and Spain will be the favorites, and France. Prehistorically. But again, the Brazil teams normally have a really young core. If they've went back-to-back, they have a really young core that just gets better as time goes on, and they farmed them up. But again, like 90s football, even then, that's still somewhat prehistoric. Like, you have to realize what era that was. Yes, they will be. I think they're set up good to be good without him. World Cup winners, I don't know. Wilderness, no. Wilderness, no. I think they'll be fine. They'll be fine. 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 Fine is my line. Because the current Brazil sucks. The current Brazil sucks. Like, they're not the same as they used to be. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I could see it. Like, Brazil is, they've honestly committed identity theft when it comes to playing forward. Brazil had the best talent in the world, could have won. Sometimes that happens. Ask France. 2022, France had the best talent in the world. Arguably, they lost. They lost the final. They lost the final. $16 minutes. So that's life. I mean, I don't know. FIFA's corrupt. They probably would pull that shit. I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, I can understand it. I understand them thinking, you know, headed away. 16th minute. I can understand it, though. $17 minutes. 0-0, 0-0. Hmm. 18th minute. '17th minute. I mean, yeah, Florida wins the Stanley Cup. Brad Marchand should win the damn it. Yeah. If Florida, the reason Florida's winning is mostly Brad Marchand being on that third line, yeah. Playing forward. Shot, goal, 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 goal for PSG. Fabian Ruiz, 1-0. What a shot, low and in. And there's PSG getting the first goal of the game 20 minutes in. If they win, like if Florida wins the Stanley Cup, yeah. Yeah. Well, then again, Connor McDavid. Maybe, yeah, even if Florida loses. What a shot by Fabian Ruiz. Just beats Old Block. I think they could still win this year. So do that what you will. th minute. Playing forward is PSG. And as Steve Dangle said last night, the best team doesn't always win. You can be the best team throughout a series and still lose. Yellow card for Langlais. And if you still win four games, you win the cup. You got to win 4 games. Do that what you will. th minute. As long as you win games, it doesn't matter if you destroy somebody or not. So the Panthers have destroyed the Oilers 3 times. Honestly, 2. I wouldn't say 3 times, 2. And even through parts of the wins. But the Oilers have got a couple of games. Terrible mistakes gave the Oilers the win. Dude, you don't know nothing about hockey. I mean, the Oilers are a team you can't give them any life. Yeah, the Panthers let them have life, but you can't. Well, at least they did game 4. Game 5, they didn't, but I think both teams are tired. Ball crossed in. It's like if you're a European team playing PSG, you can't give them life in this format, for example. If you got them down, you got to drive the stake in. Florida didn't do that. You still got to capitalize. Save. And here's the thing. Even if a team lets you come back and they fall back and let you have a chance to come back, you still got to capitalize. If the Panthers are so good, the Oilers wouldn't have capitalized. They have more depth. Yeah, I'll agree. They always play hard, and the Oilers still capitalized. There's a difference between the Oilers and the Leafs. The Leafs are just punks. The Oilers actually have a heart. They're going to fight. And there's your difference. There's your difference. Playing forward. 1-0 PSG, 1-0. But either way. Hmm. "23rd minute, player down." Yes, with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Hmm. Oh. This is destined for 7 games. How's there no card for that? I don't know. Hmm. "24th minute." "1-0 for PSG, 1-0. Yeah? Playing forward. Not Chicago, though. For 2 more months. For 2 more months. Not Chicago, though. Not that part of the state. Yeah. For 2 more months. Do you think the players are not used to this kind of weather? There's hot weather in Europe. Player played through. I'm sure they should be somewhat used to it. Also, preseason's worse. August is worse. So, no, they're used to it. It looks hot as hell. They're sweating so bad. They're athletes. They're gonna sweat anyway. They're high performance athletes. They're gonna sweat anyway. From Europe, Serbia. Respect. Nice. Serbia. This is, well, either way, they also play preseason in America, most teams, in July, where the heat's worse in most places. They know this heat. Now they don't play as long. But yeah, whatever. Playing forward. I don't know. Jey Uso lost the title. W. No. I don't like how Jay's reign went, but if they're gonna make him drop the title so Gunther could wrestle Goldberg, no. 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 It's honestly an L. It's honestly an L. Oh Lord. That's offside. Famous about sport: water polo, basketball, volleyball, chess. Were European world champions, silver, bronze. Those sports multiple times. That may be 30. Boys and girls latest times. Yeah. Serbia is very famous. Speaking of, wasn't Milorad Kavic Serbian? Wait. Milorad Kavic. I think, let me make sure. Serbia. Yeah, wasn't Milorad Kavic Serbian? Michael Phelps versus Milorad Kavic. I know swimming. I'm a very big fan of swimming, so I remember that little rivalry between Phelps and Kavic in the late 2000s. I remember that rivalry. The GOAT Michael Phelps versus Milorad Kavic. He was a pretty good swimmer, though. Because happy moment at WrestleMania. Corner for PSG. Cross in. Header. Ooh. It's good for Sammy. He can win it now. Yes, swimming champion, yes. Forgot tennis. Yes, he is. She is. She's an amazing swimmer as well, Katie Ledecky. Because he's their dad. Because he's their dad. I mean, Rikishi being a loudmouth dad wasn't exactly what I expected, but, you know, whatever. Yeah. But I don't like exactly how they played it out, per se. Like, this Gunther Goldberg thing is just dumb. Like, I get Goldberg has to have his retirement match, but did it need the title, though? Did it need the title, though? I don't know. Yep, Jokic, basketball and tennis, Jokic, and Djokovic. Yep. Also, yeah, Novak Djokovic, Jokic, yes. Oh, water break. Oh, it actually might be that hot. Shit. Okay, no, there is a water break. It might be that hot. Doncic is a Serbia, but he plays for Slovenia. He's from Serbia. Yeah, Luka Doncic. And George Russell won the Canadian Grand Prix. Well, there you go. George Russell won the Canadian Grand Prix. Lando's still 10 points behind Oscar Piastri. Well, that's good. He crashed with his own teammate. Huh? And Lando didn't finish. Shit. Tico's making bank. Playing forward. Talks about the whole FIFA. They've already done that. Pretty much. Oh, no. Which that means... Oh, that's a bad ending for Lando. Shit. Damn. And he crashed into his own teammate. That's not good. 32nd minute. Oh no, it's becoming Rosberg Hamilton. He crashed into his own teammate. Third minute, 1-0. Yeah, that's a good point. The sad part is we all know Cody's going to win the title back at this point, which is just no. I would actually prefer at this point, if you're not going to put it on Punk, R-Truth. Zlatan is Serbian. So a Swedish Serb. I mean, yeah, the last name kind of gives it away. But he chose Sweden, though. But, the last name gives it away. I hope he does, but it feels like they're going to take it off him early because reasons. I just hope it's not for Cody. I'm going to flip if it is. I want Sami Zayn to do it, but if it ain't, Punk or R-Truth. I don't want to see Cody win the belt back, especially off of Cena. Now, how's Ibra never played a World Cup? I could have sworn he did. I could have sworn he did. I could have sworn he did. I haven't updated those. Okay. 34th minute. Could have sworn he made one with Sweden. "35th minute. Interesting. Kali. Yes, I was. I wish they were that good again. Playing forward. 36th minute. One 0. 1-0. Yep. Red Star is a damn good basketball team, European-wise. "37th minute. Cena versus Kali, 2007. That first Cena versus Kali feud. Well, there you go. "37th minute. "37th minute. One 0. Yes. I still think Mexico got screwed. Chips through. Shot saved by Oblak. Man, after that first game, 38th minute. They got screwed. Those are my thoughts. Man City, Man City and NYCFC wouldn't have had that happen to them. Or Red Bulls. Mexico has great players. Nice. Greg Popovich, Spurs coach, served by father, Croatian by mother. Huh, well that's... Well, again, the last name probably would have given it away, but... Never really thought to... Popovich, yeah. I mean, it makes sense, but... 39th minute. Thirty-ninth minute. Fortieth minute. 1-0. 1-0. Cross in. Headed away. Also, the Toronto Raptors coach is a Serb. Darko Rajakovic, Toronto Raptors coach. Yeah, he's a Serb too. I was actually surprised Dominican Republic played so well. Can they get out of the group stage? If they play like that for the other two games, maybe. I'm not going to say it's likely, but they could. Yeah. Rajakovic. More like that. Rajakovic. Okay. Well, thank you, I guess. Considering he might be there for a while. There we go. Well, the more you know. 42nd minute. Second minute. Uh, 43rd minute, 1-0. Third minute. Who's been man of the match? Fabian Ruiz. He scored. 44th minute. Tied. They'll be tied. They'll be tied in my book if Cristiano wins a World Cup. Here comes Atletico down the other way. Good clearance by Marquinhos. Free kick for PSG, 1 minute to go. '45th minute. Who's a dark horse this tournament? I mean, Al-Ali. That's a non-European team that'll make the final 8 in my book. I guess they're the dark horse. Top of the box. I guess, what, if Chelsea goes deep, they'll be a dark horse, I guess. Maybe. 45th minute. Did Leon get screwed? Yes. Three minutes of stoppage time. Blocked away. Shot save. Griezmann saved. Goal, 2-0 Vitinha. PSG scores again. 2-0 right before the half. That's not good. Not good for Atletico. Vitinha scores. Plays up, runs onto it. Boom! Laser off the foot, past Oblak. Goes far corner. Awesome. Awesome goal. That's it. I think that's that. Best midfielder in the world. PSG will probably get this win unless some crazy stuff happens. 1 more minute to go before the half. Can't give up. Can't let a goal be scored like that. Corner for Atletico. Could they get one back? Cross in. Huh? Heads it straight in the air, gets it cleared because you did, of course. Huh? And that's halftime, 2-0. Dos a cero. Okay. 2-0, 2-0. He's got the highest ranking with 2 assists. You know what? Fair enough, he has. Fair enough, he has. 2 assists, I'll agree. Yeah, 2 assists, I'll give it to him. Sure. With that being said, 2-0, 2-0. Medio tiempo, 2-0 at halftime. We'll take a short break. We'll be back for the stats at the half. There you go. Sit tight, we'll be back. 2-0, 2-0. We're back for the stats at the half. 2-0. PSG, 74% possession to 26% possession, 9 shots to 3. We have 6 shots on goal to 1. We have 1 big chance to 0. 384 accurate passes, 94% to 115, 82%. 2 fouls to 4. 1 corner to 1. 9 shots to 3. 3 shots off the goal to 1. 6 shots on goal to 1. 407 pass to 140. 94% pass accuracy to 82% pass accuracy. We have 9 throws to 6. 0 offside to 0. 1 yellow card to 3. 0 red cards to 0. 2-0. 2-0. Middle tiempo. PSG's been the better team, I would say. I think when it comes down to it, PSG's been the better team. That's what I would expect to say. PSG's done their job. They're solid. They're stronger. They've played the ball forward better. They're holding on. Who's winning USA versus Trinidad and Tobago? Draw. I say a 1-1 draw. Yeah, 1-1. 1-1 or 2-2. It's going to be a draw. I think the USA will get at least a goal or 2, but draw. Good prediction. I could see that. Okay. Okay. I was worried to be like, you're crazy. Like, okay, good. You're being realistic. Okay, good. You're on a realistic level. And Philly's beating Toronto. Second half about to start sooner rather than later. Second half about to start. That will be live for USA Trinidad at 5. Isn't USA at 6? Eastern, yes. Central, 5. Like, Eastern is an hour. Ahead, so. Do that what you will. But I'll be here for the USA game. Second half, here we go. Well, damn. Surprised Dominicans gave Mexico a tough game. Same here. I think we all were surprised. I think we were all surprised. Do with that what you will. Who should Atletico Madrid sign? Honestly, I think Johnny Cardoso would have helped with this. I think he is going there, so it is what it is. Jonathan David, they have Sorloth and Alvarez, but Jonathan David, I think he's better than Sorloth. But Steven Eustachio, maybe? Steven Eustachio and Johnny Cardoso, the same midfield. That sounds pretty good to me. Tajon Buchanan. That'd be a lot of strikers. Boccerino went to Como to finally win a title. Jonathan David better. Second half about to start. Cardozo, he's going to Atletico. Yeah. It's not even something I was speculating about. It sounds like he's going. Where's this PSG game? DAZN. Even in Canada, it's on DAZN. So, there you go. Jonathan David needs to prove himself in a better league. I agree. But if you're calling know which city, LA, at the Rose Bowl. At the Rose Bowl. So, the legendary Rose Bowl. Second half, here we go. As he should. Like, no, you shouldn't feel bad for winning. Feeling bad about winning against a team you should beat is punk behavior. I do not want that player. If there was a player, like if I was a coach and one of my players was asked, said we play a team like CS Saint Laurent or play a League One Canada team, right? In the Canadian Championship, and they get their ass kicked 7, 8, 9, 10-0. And my player's like gets asked, like, do you feel bad about beating them that badly? And he says, yes, you're gone. I'm getting rid of you. You're not you don't have the mentality I want. You don't. You don't. And I would go to the locker room and be like, do you agree with him? Do you feel bad about how bad you beat this team? You're supposed to beat them that badly. Do you feel bad? Because if you do, I'll trade your ass as well. Simple. I'm getting rid of your ass as well. You don't deserve to be here. You're going to hold us down when we're playing teams that are actually worth a damn. When we play the Cruz Azules and Pumases and Chivases and MLS Cups, you're going to hold us down. If we lose, it's your fault because you don't have a good mentality. Colque coming on for Atletico. Exactly. Lino off for Colque. I mean, your mentality should be we're supposed to win. And if we're playing a team who's that bad or that low on the totem pole compared to us, we should beat them 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we don't do that, we failed. Like, we should know our standards. And the second half started. We should know where we are as a club. We should always expect to win. But if we're playing a team that low compared to us, we should expect to win by a lot. And if it's too much, so be it. If you want to talk about running up the score, okay. Okay. Cry. That's for you to write articles about. That's for you to write think pieces about. Like, oh, this team is so mean. They ran up the score on X team, their opponent. Okay, write your think pieces about it. Send it to Deadspin. Well, no, it'd be more like BuzzFeed. Go ahead. That's why you write. That's why you write. Saved. Oh, Donnarumma makes the save. Not surprised. There's Real Madrid again. Hey, it's a good signing, though, if they get it. And it's a free, so Liverpool can't really stop it. Playing forward, 47th minute. Basically, here's my point. With that being said, when it comes to football, your team better expect to win. If I was coaching a team, we expect to win. That's the mentality. We play to win, we expect to win. That's the mentality. Comes from the top down. If you feel sorry about beating a team 8-0, you're not the player for me. You're not. You don't deserve to be on the team. You don't. You don't. You're a punk. You're weak. Who's going to carry the boats? Who's going to carry the logs? Yes. Yeah, he is. They're still winning 2-0, though, so could it be worse? Yes. Who's going to carry the logs? Who's going to carry the boats? I mean, they have a really good relationship with taking their players and beating them in Champions League finals. You don't have to lie. I mean, yeah, a father-son relationship is a relationship that should normally be a happy relationship because Real Madrid is Liverpool's daddy playing forward. Kvaratskhelia off the bar because Real Madrid is Liverpool's daddy. I don't think it'll change. Well, okay. No. Yeah, Arsenal. That's got to say something. Liverpool couldn't beat Real Madrid, but Arsenal could. I mean, this was the worst Real Madrid in like 5 years, but, you know. No. Well, if you lay off the gas, so be it. But don't talk to a freaking reporter and be like, yeah, you know what? I feel sorry for him. We should have beating them 7-0 was too much. If you say that, I'm turfing that player. They're going to freaking Timbuktu. They're going to go to a team who's fine with losing. Hello, San Jose. Say hello to San Jose and John Fisher. You're going to San Jose. But they're winning right now. Their owner's still John Fisher. Once Bruce Arena leaves, they're going to suck. Okay, how about New England? How about the Revs? They don't care about losing. Is that more your vibe? Is that more your vibe? There's a reason Renegade plays at halftime. Or if I was the coach, it would. Walk it out at halftime, the second half. Oh, mama, I'm in fear for my life from the long arm of the law. Lawman is putting end to my running, and I'm so far from my home. The jig is up, the news is out, they finally found me, the renegade. You get it. Six does it better. Either way, that's the mentality. You don't come to our house. You don't come to our stadium expecting to win. You expect to get stomped. You come to our stadium expecting to get stomped. Expecting to be walking out with scratches and blood and sprained ankles and broken bones. Nah, Jonathan Kraft doesn't care about winning. I should know. Robert, well, he only cared about winning with the Patriots anyway. Turns out it may have been a lot of Tom Brady anyway. I should know. With that being said, cross in. Honestly, it was probably a lot of Tom Brady that made Robert Kraft look like a genius. I'm still not looking forward to Jonathan owning the Patriots. Leave Vrabel alone. Let him do his job. You want to win? Do that. They still treat the Patriots like better anyway. But hell, Bruce Arena almost did the same thing for the Revs he's doing for the Earthquakes. Bruce Arena almost made the Revolution a good team. Well, he did make them a good team, but not winning everything, but he made them competitive. Even they had some bad seasons during that era. But either way. Basically, my point is this. A team will always want to win a game, right? If they're playing at your stadium, if you're the home team, it's called a fortress for a reason, right? You should not let a team come to your stadium and walk in and take over your trap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Walk into their trap, take over their trap. No. That's not how this works. Not with me. That's not how this works. Not with me. Nah. You got me effed up, boys. Nah. Old management, maybe you could. Not me. '54th minute. 2-0. Playing forward. So with that being said, win games, expect to win by a lot. Oh. Well, good for her. Amazing. That's a blessing. A blessing for her and her family. Playing forward. Hmm. 56th minute. 2-0. Corner for PSG. Punched away. Two 0. '57th minute. Shot, goal! Goal for Atletico! Julian Alvarez gets one back. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. '57th minute. They get one back. Okay. Plays it forward. PSG thinks there's a foul, the build-up. Alvarez takes a shot. Boom. Under the arm of Donnarumma. Yeah, I didn't really see it. Let's be real. I didn't really see it. I didn't see it. I think that should stand. It looks like they may look at it. Foul, the build-up. They're going to go to VAR. They're going to VAR to check if there was a foul, the build-up. I don't know. I don't. That's soft. I think if it is, I mean, he impedes him, but is that a foul though? Like, if Dewey doesn't go down, I think it's harsh if it's taken away. I wouldn't call it a foul. Like, he's impeding him in the midfield, but foul? Harsh call. Let's see. No goal. No goal. It is a foul. The call is foul. No goal. The call is foul. PSG is back up 2-0. No goal. 2-0, 2-0. No goal. I don't like the call. I really don't. I don't like the call. I don't like the call. It's not good. That's a harsh call. Foul the build-up. Harsh call. Harsh call. Harsh. Shot past the post. It's harsh call. Let him play. Let him play. Let him play, man. Like, you can't not let him play. 30 minutes to go. Stoppage time. Playing forwards PSG. PSG. Good clearance by Madrid. Atletico Madrid. That's a foul. Free kick for Madrid. Yellow card for Marquinhos. Yeah, now that's a foul. Now that's a foul. Okay, now we're getting back on to where we should. Now that's a foul. Huh. 3 substitutions for Atletico Madrid. They only have 1 sub left with 1 window. Correa, Conor Gallagher, and Ronaldo. Is the 3 subs on? No. Like, nothing that bad. Maybe 4 or 5 at worst. I don't see a 7-10 goal blowout. No. 10 goal games? As in both teams score 10 goals? 7 to 10 goals? Yeah, no. Blowout? No. 7 to 10 goal blowout? No. Like a 5-2 game? I could see that happening. A 5-0 game? I could see that happening. 7-1? Maybe. Now, Auckland City, well, I don't think they'll get beat 10-0 by Benfica. And no. They'll get beat. They'll get beat by Benfica and Boca, but not by 10. I guess Benfica have a better chance at it, but they'll get beat. Score a goal. DePaul, Simeone, and Galan were off for the 3 subs. Atletico has 1 sub left. PSG has not subbed anybody at 63 minutes. '64th minute. Mandava gets a yellow card. Just came on and gets a yellow card. That's gotta suck. That's gotta suck. So do that what you will. 65th minute. Oh, they finally made a sub. Gonzalo Ramos is off for Seni Mayulu. That's actually probably a good pick. Good. Gonzalo Ramos was honestly bad. Oh, no, he is playing. Okay. 65th minute. Same car. Protesting. Same car. Almost ran over me and my uncle, too, because we were walking in the middle of the rats to go to the club. Hear everyone scream, "Oh, my God, get out of the way." He's coming, run. Look to my left, see a car at 80 miles per hour toward us. People running out of the way, so I got out of the way in time. The guy barely missed me. Damn. Damn. Dude was driving like Dale Sr. Dear God. I'm glad you got out of the way. Dude was driving like Mazda spin. Playing forward. Cleared away. Sorry, couldn't. Honestly, I mean, Dale Sr. drove tough, but no, that man was driving like Mazda spin. Mazepin, yeah. I'm glad you got out of the way, though. Are you sure it wasn't Mazepin behind the wheel? I'm glad y'all got out of the way, though. All things serious. Being serious, I'm glad you got out of the way. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Latifi is poo, Verstappen is a cheat. I don't think I need to see that. I think I get the gist of it. I don't think I need to see the video. I get the gist of it. I'm good. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Latifi is poo. Verstappen is a cheat. '69th minute. Number-wise, yes. Hour-wise, probably. Honestly, you're probably right in general. 69th minute. And this is the craziest day of this summer. Probably ever. We'll see what happens next year. It's just one tournament, though, so. Header. There will not be as crazy of a day as today. Domingo Futbolero. Oh, we meant that today. 5 games, 4 streams, 1 double review. There'll be some crazier games or crazier days. Well, I mean, there's still a couple of hour breaks. There was like a 1 hour break between Bayern and this. There's a 1 hour break between this and the USA. There's going to be a 2 hour break between Sorloth is on for Atletico Madrid, their final sub. 2 hour break between USA and the Seattle game. And then there's an hour of the Seattle game and the Suriname-Costa Rica game overlapping. And then double review. And let's remember, I got to make the double review, so I won't be done water break. I won't be done with content till like recording 12:30. Video will probably be uploaded by 1 something. Something like that. 10-hour day then. Yeah. So. '70th minute. Water break. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Two 0. '72nd minute. PSG. Madrid attacking, 72 minutes. Atleti attacking. Like, I don't think I have this many streams in a day during this summer, or even videos. Like, there's a couple of 3 stream days and 2 review days, but it's not this crazy. Like 11 a.m., I don't think so, but we'll see. If I do, it's probably Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. If I do wake up at 11, do a game again. But I don't think we're going to wake up that early for a game. No. Patrick Laine was at the Canadian Grand Prix. Ah, that's cool. That's cool. Rory. Patrick Laine was at the Canadian Grand Prix. He was at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. So that's cool. You got a picture with Valtteri Bottas. Well, they're both finished, so. Nice. '74th minute. Goulet was too. I think Suzuki too. Well, was in Montreal. So, honestly though, if I was a coach and I was coaching a certain team, if the Canadian Grand Prix was during the international break, I'd go to Montreal to see the Canadian Grand Prix. I'd take that little drive. Am I going to get cursed out? I don't know. Would I get cursed out? I don't know. That's the fun of it, right? Will it be for the Ferrari shirt or would it be for the GTH and MTL? What will it be for? Go to Hell Montreal or the Ferrari stuff? I don't know. Ferrari Tifosi or the Go to Hell Montreal stuff? Who knows? Who's going to spit in my food? How doing, Captain? '75th minute. Think Atletico Madrid got robbed? Honestly, yeah. I think it should be 2-1. I think it should be 2-1. I think Atletico Madrid, the foul and the build-up was a harsh call. I think it was a harsh call. I don't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. So, do with that what you will. I didn't like it. '76th minute. How many fans in the building? It's not empty. It's not half full. It's about 3/4 full, I would say. It's gotten fuller as the game's gone on. I wouldn't say it's completely full, but it's not, at least the camera side. Tarps, tarps, tarps. It looks fine to me. Of course, that's just the camera side, but the camera side looks pretty full. The behind the goal looks pretty full. Question is does the hard camera side, how full is that? Which, I mean, both behind the goals look pretty good for this game. I don't know about the hard camera side. Did they tarp it off like freaking, here's a chance, shot! And that's going to go wide. Corner for PSG. Oblak was way off his net, way off his line. And luckily for PSG, or luckily for Atletico, it's just a corner. I can't believe they didn't score that. See, there's the difference between Auckland City and Atletico Madrid. Auckland City gave away a play like that. They got scored on instantly. PSG still missed. I think he got kicked away. Red card. Whoa, 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 whoa. Red card. Red card. If it's Longley, he was on a yellow. That was Longley. I think it is Longley who got a yellow. Or a double yellow. Yep. Double red. He's gone. He's off. Yep. Longley is off for a second yellow card. Okay. It's Impossible to overturn that. And I guess it was dissent. You are an idiot. When you're on a yellow, don't talk shit to the referees. You idiot. You idiot. Like, isn't this one thing that's pretty like, that was dissent. You got a second yellow for dissent. Are you a damn fool? 79th minute. Are you a damn fool? I'd be pissed. Like, if I was a coach, I'd be pissed. Like, dude, you're on a yellow. I don't care if you're the captain. If the captain rules the thing, which if it is, that just makes it worse. Idiot. Like, '79th minute. Dude, you're on a yellow. Don't be stupid. 2 subs, Mbaye and Hernandez for Nunez and Doué. So everybody's used their subs. 11 minutes to go plus stoppage time. I think dissent. It wasn't the foul. I think he disrespected the referee. I don't think he was jawing, but he disrespected the referee by body language. It got dissent. It didn't look like a foul to me. It was a bad giveaway. So dissent, and the replay they showed was nonverbal. But there had to be something said. Like, there was no foul on that play. Because if there is, there would have been a penalty. Even if it went out, there would have been a penalty. So, it's got to be dissent. Whether verbal or nonverbal. If it's nonverbal, it's even worse. Looking like a moody teen isn't enough to get sent off in my book, but I don't know. He was really just pouting around like a moody teen. I don't see how that's a yellow card. Okay, maybe he's not an idiot. Maybe the referee's a dumbass. I don't know. Because to me, pouting around like a moody teen isn't a yellow card. Nope, it was dissent. He was talking to the ref. He walked away and then got a second yellow, which was then a red. And then the referee realized it was a second yellow, so it was verbal. You got to be smarter than that. Got to be smarter than that. Smarter. People made fun of this tournament despite the views are going to be super high. This game's doing better than I expected. This stream is actually doing better than I expected. Like, some of my UEFA streams never really did that good. And this is basically a UEFA Champions League game played in the USA, and it's doing just fine. So, the Bayern Munich game didn't do so well, but that was Bayern Munich versus Auckland City. That thing was over 5 minutes in, first of all. Second of all, early, 11 in the morning on a Sunday. So, Miami didn't do as well as I expected, though. So, it's all over the place. 82nd minute. $82 minutes. Sorloff, wow. I don't understand how I told you Jonathan David was better. And y'all thought I was joking. Jonathan David is better. I told you. How in the world does someone miss that? I mean, it's happened before. I mean, it's not that rare. Comparatively so. Cleared away, 83rd minute. And Darwin. Ask Darwin Nunez. Exactly. I'm a fire in Malaysia. Hold on. I'm a charge in my laser. I'm a fire in my laser. Boom. I'm a fire in my laser. I'm a fire in my laser. Well, I mean, they didn't do good enough in the UEFA coefficients or the Champions League to get there. So, also the two Spanish teams are Atletico and Real. So, Barcelona could have been there if they did better in the Champions League over the past 4 years, but that's so be it. Save by Oblak. The U.S. starting 11 is out. We have in goal Matt Freese, the back four Max Arfston, Alex Freeman, Tim Ream, Chris Richards, Jack McGlynn, Sebastian Berhalter, Diego Luna, Luca De La Torre, Malik Tillman, and Patrick Agamang for the USA. All right. So there's their starting 11 for 5 o'clock. Huh. Oh, let's watch this. Damn. Damn. 2-0, 85th minute. Damn, that's... There you go. Playing forward. Salzburg should not have been there. Red Bull Salzburg should not have been there. I agree. It's like asking, be like, I'd rather watch the V-carb drive. Or no, it's more like the Red Bull second seat. New York Red Bulls is like V-carb. True. Leipzig's like Max Verstappen. There we go. It'd be funny to watch. Either way. I agree with that. But this tournament actually looks like it's pretty good. 86th minute. PSG, here's a chance. Cross in. Nobody's there. Damn. Shot, goal, 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 goal. PSG. 3-0. They make them pay on the rebound. And it's Seni Mayulu. He scored the Champions League final and he scored in the Club World Cup. Seni Mayulu. 2 competitive games, 2 goals. Seni Mayulu. I don't know. I haven't really paid attention, frankly. Seni Mayulu has scored 2 goals in 2 games. He's going to be good. This kid is good. This kid is good. Well, your explanation is better than mine. Seni Mayulu scored. Just bangs home the rebound. Picks it up. Boom. He's onside, so. Seni Mayulu with a goal. His second 2 straight games. 87th minute. A Club World Cup goal and a Champions League goal. Can PSG score a 4th? 3-0 PSG, 3-0. Man, he's good. Man, Seni Mayulu, this kid is going to be good. This kid is going to be special. This kid's going to be special. Remember the name. '88th minute. Seni Mayulu, remember the name. He's going to be special. 88th minute. Playing forward. '89th minute. How much stoppage time are they going to give? Have about an hour in between matches. 88th minute. All right. We'll leave that up, yeah. 89th minute. Tyrese Spicer is starring for Trinidad. Love it. More risks, more beautiful. I love that. The sad part is he's playing for Pep Guardiola. Dude. Oh, man, that's going to age so badly. That take by Cherokee is going to age like milk. Dude, you play for Pep Guardiola. He's going to beat the beautiful and risks out of you. Ask Grealish. Ask Foden. Buddy boy, you going to play fewer mistakes, less risks, and less beautiful. Dude, you're playing for Pep. Yeah, that take's going to age like milk. He went to the wrong team, though. Exactly. He went to Pep Guardiola's Man City. If you wanted to have a beautiful game, you should have went to Liverpool or Chelsea. You wouldn't go to United. Or, I don't know, any Italian team? Hell, any Italian team would have been better than Pep. Hell, go to Barcelona. 4 minutes of stoppage time, 3 minutes to go. But no, Pep Guardiola, the man who kills creativity. Vitinha's the man of the match. Vitinha's man of the match for the PSG game. Okay. Understandable. 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 Don't get us started with Chelsea. Well, they're playing tomorrow, so 2 minutes. Do that what you will. Bradley Carnell would be better than Bobby Bacala. Either way, 2 minutes left of this game. Yep. 208. Like, Messi is a good player, but you can't make everybody Messi. Pep. 217. $225. Well, Bradley Carnell's a good coach, though. There's a difference. Shot, save, shot, blocked. At least at this day and age. In the year of our Lord, 2025. One more minute to go of this game. If the USA loses to Trinidad, I will make a review for the USA game after the USA Trinidad game is over. So we'll have an extra RSR. Of course, VAR check for a possible penalty. Oh, Lord. So I will say this. If the USA loses to Trinidad, just if they lose, I will make an extra RSR today because I will laugh. If they draw or win, if the USA wins, no RSR for that game. If they draw, no RSR. I got time, but no. Possible penalty, let's see what they say. They're going to go to the monitor. Handball, I'm guessing. PSG might win this game 4-0. We're past 4 minutes of stoppage time, so. Handball. Yeah, well, that's a handball. Yeah, that's a handball by Atletico. I mean, his hands are up. It gets kicked into his hands, and he's right there, but his hands are up. Like, you can't have it like this. Like, you can't do that. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. Like, that's pretty much dead to rights penalty. Dead to rights penalty. $2027. Number 9. Wait, 2026, number 9. 2027, number 10. Penalty. Penalty for PSG. And it's going to be to take it. Penalty for a handball. And that'll end the game once you get the penalty taken. 3-0. PSG is about to win 4. I didn't say Fraser be the manager. If he is, okay, maybe they won't win 2 in a row. I'm sure they'll win 1 in the next 2 years, though. Can't be this bad, right? But I wasn't saying Fraser was still going to be the manager. Vitinha, no. Lee Kong-in to take the penalty. Might as well, I guess. Versus Oblak, shot, goal. 4-0. 4-0. Lee Kong-in scores the penalty. Bangs it in. 4-0, 4-0. PSG wins this game 4-0, 4-0. Unsurprising. Full time. Boom. 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 What a goal. Oblak is good at saving penalties, so it's actually pretty good to score a penalty against him. There's 4-0. That should be full time. And it is full time. 4-0, 4-0. PSG wins. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you within the hour at 4:55 to start the stream for the USA versus Trinidad and Tobago game, as well as sort of pay attention to Palmeiras versus Porto. We'll talk about that a little bit. With that being said, I'll see you later. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. It's pretty fun. I think the Club World Cup's fun. Peace.